Hello family and friends, this is Rob the Sapper Gardener, and I'm going to try to do a real quick video today. Friend of ours at Oak Knob Farm asked if we could do an update on what we're doing with our mushrooms in our house, and it's actually it's a big coincidence. Two channels that we follow with similar channels name, Oak Knob Farm and McCoy's Oak Hill Farm, are both doing mushrooms also. So if you're not familiar with those two channels, I'll link them below. You can go check them out. But I'm just going to do a really, hopefully quick update on what we're doing. Mrs. SG is vacuuming upstairs, so you may hear the whine of the vacuum during the video, but let's get at it. So we have mushrooms here downstairs in the sapper cave on our coffee table, which I would love to say is completely sterilized, but it's probably not at this point. But our containers were sterilized before we put any of our spawn bags in here. So we have 5 here that we're starting. We have our blue oyster, our pink oyster, we have king oyster, a Florida oyster. Let's see if we can go in order. Blue, pink, Florida, king, and this one is a golden oyster. So we have 5 different varieties, and we are being a bit ambitious with these, but we can afford to be a bit more experimental with our oyster. We do have room to grow. Eventually what we'll do, and apologies for the bright light, but I'm going to pan you over to our grow shelf. Eventually what we'll do is we'll set up probably the top 2 shelves to do oyster on, because you do want to keep these out of direct sunlight, but we'll probably do the top 2 shelves over there to grow our oyster mushrooms on. But just a quick update on this, and now we'll go show you some others over in our spare room. And here in our guest room downstairs next to the sapper cave in the pantry, we've also got mushrooms. This one I'm not going to talk about too much because we're going to do a separate video on our portobello updates, but we are trying to grow portobellos again. And over here we have our shiitake spawn that we inoculated, and you can see these spawn bags are filling up with mycelium, and these are all shiitake, and these bags are a little smaller than we would have liked. We actually ordered these online instead of making them ourselves around the Christmas time. So yeah, they're doing okay, but we know we can do our own shiitake spawn. Next time we will do that. Sometimes truth in advertising is not what you expect. You think you're going to get a decent sized bag, and you can see these bags are barely bigger than my fist. So to me, that's not ideal for a shiitake spawn bag, but it is what it is. So one more thing, and then I'll get back to you guys from this update. So in our downstairs refrigerator, we've got a few things down here garden related, but we're going to mostly talk about this here. This is a syringe of pink oyster mushroom spawn. So we are going to do another video coming up. Hold on. We are going to do another video coming up, if you guys can see me. Let me get back down to the sapper cave. Alright, we gotta have good lighting here somewhere. So we're back in the sapper cave. We've done a video on how to prepare your fruiting block for shiitake, how to prepare your fruiting block for oyster mushrooms. We've got a future video coming out on how to prepare your patch for the portobello mushrooms, but we are going to do another, hopefully better video on how to do your fruiting block for the pink oyster mushrooms. with the syringe I just showed you guys. We do have our own syringe so that we can start cloning and culturing our own mycelium, but that one we ordered online. So eventually, hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll take samples off, which I actually should have taken a sample from the pink oyster block we just got rid of, but I didn't. But we have one here, so we'll show you guys how to do that. We do have the supplies. We have the little petri dishes so that we can take off a culture, put it in there with the solution that you use, and we'll be getting that out to you guys shortly. So just wanted to do a quick update because Oak Knob Farm asked us to, and yeah, we like sharing. So I'm gonna get out of here, help Mrs. SG do some cleaning. I don't know how much of that you'll hear on the video, but it's pretty loud to me. So if we can't hear, I'll just do a voiceover and redo some of this, but hopefully you can hear me. So as always, this is Rob, the Sapper Gardener, representing Essayons Family Garden. God bless our great country America. God bless you wherever you may reside around the world, your garden, your harvest, your kitchen, your meals, and especially your family have health, success, and prosperity. Take care. Sapper out.